Alright, so it looks like we're getting some more information on the PG Unleashed Nu Gundam, and we also got some other crazy news, so let's get straight to it. So, as you can see here, it looks like from Speedball Haro, the PG Unleashed Nu Gundam is on display, and it looks really cool. Like, honestly, it looks really nice. I'll be honest with you, I'm never going to build it because this looks way too stressful for me. And I'm at that point of life where I'm just trying to chill and relax and not trying to build. Most of the time, I'm actually trying to get more metal builds, to be honest. And this new gun, or this Neo's Young I have, is already a pain in the butt. But honestly, the display is really nice. If you are a builder, this might be for you. But the price on P Bandai is pretty high if you haven't seen it already. It's like $690. Yeah, that's a big chunk of change. But then again, I did, fix my car for around like the maybe more than that price. So I might as well have just gone this, which kind of is very depressing to think about. But it is what it is, right? So of course they have the picture right here, and honestly, like I said, it looks really good. I like what I'm seeing here. I'm not a fan of it, but I appreciate that, and I do respect it a lot if that's something you're into. And of course, again, we have the images here. Now, I have heard some things already that it doesn't stand by itself very well. I think there's actually a live video of it, and we're gonna get to this later. And of course, we'll get to that later too. And it looks like from the live stream that we've seen, yeah, it doesn't stand very well from what I've heard. And I'm trying to find out where the video is, but basically they're trying to you know how it like try to lay around, and obviously didn't work. The box looks nice though. I mean, the box is huge, ginormous, and yeah, this looks pretty good. The details on it, everything. Whoever built this thing, must have had a pain in the butt to build, but it looks really good. So, and of course, we can check out the pre-order for P Bandai, because of course, P Bandai, right? Let's take a look. $690. Holy crap, that is a big chunk of change. And like I said, I mean, it's not too bad if you really think about it, but that is pretty hefty, to be honest. And I think that's just because, again, like I mentioned, right, my whole dumb car thing. Now, before we get into the next thing, I want to talk about this, and I thought this would be cool to mention. The Humbrabi. This looks nice, and I talked about it before of the design. I'm actually a huge fan of the design. I really like the G-Quax designs. The G-Quax designs were very, very unique to me, and Humbrabi is really cool. Like, I like how like it's like they like kind of bent the horn, which is a really nice little gimmick. You see an eye there and the eye there. Now, of course, obviously in the show it died really quickly, but I do still appreciate the design. I probably will pick this up because I really like these unique designs. The mobile suits, the Zeta designs were really cool. So most likely picking that one up. But let's talk about this now. Yeah, as you can see, this is called Farmer's Creation. If you don't know what that is, it is a Nu Gundam. Fortune Meow is a third party, and it looks like they're already making their own PG Unleashed, and it's going to be the third party. Now, that must have been the guy, I don't know if you guys remember a while back, there was a dude, let me take a look him up real quickly, Nu Gundam Camera. It's like this guy who basically was doing some camera crap. Oh, hey, it's Mappy Bibby. It's probably not in here, but let me see if I can find it real quick. So it was this guy right here. So I wonder if this was the reason why. So this was a guy from China recently went viral for the company community after you spot 3D scanning the display PG. Now, honestly, I think this is stupid because first of all, you shouldn't be doing this. I think this is totally illegal. I don't know why you even do this, but it did happen. So I think everyone was just making a joke from it. But honestly, I don't really like this. I don't think this is professional. You shouldn't bring cameras like this. But maybe the reason why, well, maybe because of this thing. They were probably scanning this because of this. I don't know if that's actually true. But let's take a look at the video, right? Let's see the video here. So this is the third party. So this is probably why the guy was scanning it. I'm not playing the music because I don't know if it's DMCA or whatever. Well, I guess I'll play it. This one reminds me of a Kainu Gundam. Wow, that's actually really cool. I'm turning down the volume a little bit. So, as mentioned, this thing is a really nice resin kit. Um, it's a 100 scale. It looks like it's not the PG scale, so this would be a little smaller. But this does look way crazier than what we've seen before. So yeah, I mean, I don't know what they're doing. I think this guy has fucking cigarettes. That's crazy. But no, this looks really cool too. So if you don't want to spend that money, you can also spend it on this. But again, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Actually, I take that back. It's actually really cool. So if you want to, save a little money, then maybe this one might be for you as well. So this one looks really dope. I really like this design as well. As you can see, very professional done. I'm actually really surprised on how good this looks. It's very detailed, and of course it comes with 2 funnels, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a lot cheaper. Probably gonna be like half the price for anything. I think you'll spend most of maybe like $200 or 300. But again, I think it's really up to you what you really want. I think people will get the PG Unleashed most likely, and which is fine. I think you're totally entitled to get it, and I think you should if you want to support if you want to support the the Bandai, and of course with all their kits. So, but unfortunately, it's a P Bandai exclusive. Looks like so. And I've heard there are rumors that like people are starting to put everything on P Bandai now. It seems like that's where it's going to, at least for certain things, I believe. But we'll see. I don't really know. But let me know in the comments what you think about this. I think it looks really cool. I'm going to pass on it, but I recommend if you do like the PG Unleashed from the last one, I'm sure this one's going to be pretty good. And I'm sure there's a way you can maybe keep it from like falling and stuff like that from the sand. But anyways, I think it's really cool. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Peace.